Over in College Station, next to the Best Buy Shopping Center, you can see behind me that the storm literally ripped off the side of this building. The pain at the pump has simply left some people desperate. Thieves are pulling in, filling up their tanks, and driving off. That's when the robber ran outside from McDonald's, got into a stolen car. 14 different fire crews have been on the scene today trying to battle this fire. Aggieland Outfitters here in College Station sells everything for every game, but this weekend seems to be the fan favorite. Now, I myself am a big eater and usually go for the larger plate. But be careful, because even though it's you shopping on one end, on the other, thieves could be acting like you, stealing your info. From jewelry to guns to even guitars. Now, without the solution, this square piece of foam melted down to pretty much a stain.
It was pretty bad.
Down FM 166 near Caldwell, signs of life, a relief for farmer Jay Wilder.
As long as we get a little more rain, we should get off to a good start.
A good start that hopefully leads to a decent end. Last year, Wilder lost about $500,000 from his cotton, corn, and soybean crops.
Luckily, we had insurance. Our crop insurance was really good.
2011 proved a hard year for farmers like Wilder. High winds, extreme heat, and lack of rain not only affected ground crops, but cattle as well.
We experienced the largest decrease in cattle inventory historically ever.
Now, away from the farm, when the crops and livestock aren't doing too well, it also affects businesses that provide the feed, seed, and fertilizer for the farmers.
We have seen at or near record prices.
High prices for feed and fertilizer, supplies farmers simply can't do without, partly from the lack of rain leading to less grass for hay and competition from cheaper foreign products.
We're expecting more volatility.
Volatility in cattle as well. The Extension Service expects another 3 to 4% decrease in cattle this year, but for Wilder, these cattle could actually keep him afloat.
Our cattle have actually kind of helped carry the farm. The farming side of it.
So for 2012, he stays optimistic that these new signs of life turn into growth to help recover from 2011. Corey Lazar, KAGS HD News.
I get your tail.
Meet Cruz.
He's a puppy, huh? He's a good puppy.
A 47-pound, 6-month-old, energetic pit bull. He's here all the way from Oklahoma City.
As far as we know, we've never had anything come down that far.
But it's how he got here to roam the streets of Bryan that has people scratching their heads.
My boss was coming in from lunch, opened the door, and here comes a dog.
So she called the number on Cruz's collar.
I'm thinking she was a student, maybe here or there. And
instead, she got Cruz's owner all the way in Oklahoma. She adopted Cruz just a couple weeks ago.
We just fell in love with him as soon as we walked in the adoption center. He was the first one we looked at.
She let him out in the backyard, comes back 20 minutes later, and he's gone.
I was looking for him for 2 hours. I could not find him at all.
Now everybody around here is trying to figure out how this guy even got here. So now the search is on to see if we can get him home for the holidays. That's right.
Holidays are coming up. If anyone's going to Oklahoma, you need to take a hitchhiker.
It makes me feel anxious that I want to get the dog to the owner.
But right now, Cruz's owners can't make the trip to the Brazos Valley to pick him up.
Just spoil Ryan with us. I would just, I do wish he'd come back to us and be with us for Christmas.
As he sniffs his way back to his temporary crate, Cruz has many friends to keep him company, but nothing like his family so far away. Corey Lazar, KAGS HD News.
Right here is no good either.
Yolanda Rangel takes her job very seriously.
This one right here is good because it's not sharp.
Caring for each precious can of food, cans that are becoming rare. The Montgomery County Food Bank is feeding more than ever, nearly 30,000 people a month.
I've never seen things this bad.
But they're hurting. The amount of food coming in is at an all-time low, and shelves are bare.
Day to day, we probably have about a week's worth of food here in the warehouse that we're on hand to give out for next week. We don't have enough food to last through the month.
The effects of the shortage aren't just felt in Montgomery County. Here at the Houston Food Bank, distribution is up dramatically from just a couple of years ago. They simply can't meet demand. The Houston Food Bank is a distribution center for 18 local food banks. It supplies almost 80% of the Montgomery County's food supply. In our area, nearly 53,000 people go hungry every day. That's up almost 70% from this time 2 years ago.
We're not meeting demand. That is our fundamental problem.
For the people back in Montgomery County, this isn't just a job.
Here, if we don't get any more food, there will not be any more food to pass out.
And Yolanda Rangel, she'll keep checking food she hopes will keep on coming for the people who need it most. In Conroe, I'm Corey Lazar, News 7.